Bonjour, Paris. That is, I'm afraid, as far as my French goes. It's a great honor for me to talk to you today. I'm going to cover off a couple of things. First up, I'd like to explain to you why I joined SuccessFactors. I'll then discuss what I see as the key trends in HR technology today and how they're likely to impact the product roadmap for Employee Central and for SuccessFactors more generally. As an analyst at Gartner, I spent 5 years studying and understanding the market. I spoke to probably 1,000 end users a year, and I learned a tremendous amount. And I looked at a whole lot of products. I really examined the whole industry and the trends within that industry. Then when SuccessFactors came to me and said, we're looking for somebody to lead product management for Employee Central, it gave me the opportunity to leverage what I'd learned and combined with the most innovative company in technology today. I find the combination of SuccessFactors and SAP together tremendously powerful. SuccessFactors is an agile, dynamic, high-velocity company. And SAP is the trusted enterprise partner of the world's leading organizations. And the infusion of that SuccessFactors energy with the SAP rigor makes for a very, very compelling organization. Okay. And that's what attracted me to join that organization. There is a tremendous team at SuccessFactors that I'm excited to be part of. But the combination of that together with the leadership and 50-odd thousand employees of SAP makes for a very, very powerful software machine, and one that I'm proud to be part of today. I'll talk for a couple of minutes about the key trends that I'm seeing in the market and how they impact software today. One of the things that I worked on for the last few years was something called the nexus of forces, which is the coming together of social, cloud, big data, and mobile. And it's the combination and the intertwining of these forces that will really shape our technology landscape going forward for the next few years. Most of you today are probably sitting with an iPad or an iPhone or some sort of mobile device. I'm hoping that you're listening to me rather than checking your email, but already you're using mobile. So you have an expectation that your enterprise applications work as well on a mobile device as they do on a desktop. That's kind of the starting point. But the future is where the mobile device actually does things differently and enables you to do things that you couldn't do in the past. Okay. So mobile is a big foundational part of this new, of this nexus of forces. Okay. Big data. We are surrounded today by vast amounts of data, and the challenge is to interpret it. So too with HR. Many of you are sitting on masses of data inside your HR systems, and there's also tremendous data outside of HR, and we want to bring those together and leverage those. And again, the combination of SAP and SuccessFactors gives us a tremendous opportunity to do that. There are many technical assets within SAP, for instance, the HANA database, and the efforts that SAP is doing from a business analytics point of view, which when brought together with the expertise of SuccessFactors makes for a very, very compelling analytics story. Okay. With regard to social, I expect most of you are on LinkedIn, Video, or Facebook. Those tools have changed recruitment, and they will change HR, and they will shape the roadmap of HR technology going forward. And finally, the cloud. There's been a lot of hype about the cloud, but the one thing that I've learned about the cloud is that it fundamentally changes the way you develop software. We've gone from a world where you do releases once every 2 years to a world where you do releases every 3 months. And that makes for a tremendously flexible and responsive development organization. So we can move at a velocity in terms of delivering products for customers that was unheard of in the past. And that is something that is fundamentally challenging and fundamentally exciting about this job. As a final point, I want to talk to you a little bit about globalization. Okay. Globalization does not mean we will do what works in America and deploy it across to the rest of the world. My definition of globalization is we take the best practices from around the world and we build them into one product. So there are things that are done well in Norway, for instance, gender diversity. There are things that are done well in Germany. There are things that are done well in France. The French are particularly good at long-term skills planning and long-term career development. So I want to take the learnings from French organizations and apply them to the rest of the world. There is a tremendous opportunity for HR technology. I think this is the most dynamic stage in HR technology's existence. We face a lot of disruption, but we also face a lot of opportunity. And I'm really excited to have spoken to you today, and I look forward to embarking on that journey with you. Thank you very much.